Hey guys, it's Danny. Today I'm gonna talk about the plant stand you kept seeing in my videos lately. I'm gonna talk a bit about it, show you how I assembled it, and also how I customized it to fit my orchid growing preferences. The stand in this video is called SOCKER and you can find it at IKEA, but some of my viewers told me it's already discontinued in their countries, so I really hope you can find it. So inside the box you will be provided with everything you need. You will have the bars, the rings, the clamps to attach the rings, and the screws. All you need is a Phillips head screwdriver. You will also have a manual describing how to assemble it step by step, and the manual is quite good. So let's take a look at the first picture and start to assemble it. I placed the legs of the stand and then I placed the first part of the stand on top of the legs. Then according to the manual, I screwed in the respective screws. Afterwards, the second part of the stand was mounted. This was quite easy because all you have to do is slide it on the existing bar and then mount it on its respective leg and stabilize it with a screw. Next, the 3 single bars need to be added on top of what you just assembled. Don't stabilize them with screws just yet. Now it's time to prepare the rings. If you look at the clamps, you'll notice that one side has a nut and the other doesn't. You need to face the side that does not have a nut when you add the screw. So just place the clamp on the ring and then fix the screw on the clamp. Don't screw it tight, but let the ring loose. This will help us move the ring around on the bars. You will need to do this for all of the rings and it will take a bit of time, so make a coffee while you're at it. Now here comes the tricky part, installing the rings on the bars. It's not that it's hard to install, but you need to think about how your stand will look like before you actually insert them, because 2 opposite rings will have the clamp on the same bar, if that makes any sense. So moving a ring up and down will depend on the other ring. I opted to install more rings on the taller part of the stand and less rings on the lower part. I placed all of the rings on the bars and then I finished by adding the top part of the stand. Now I am arranging the rings by moving them up and down, and when I'm happy with the final arrangement, I screw the rings in tight. Also, I add the final screws on the bars on top. Now the distance between 2 bars is approximately 14.5 centimeters. This means that pots wider than this will not fit. However, this is a great fit for my 13 centimeter pots. Now you can obviously use decorative containers with this stand, however I have clay pots and I don't want their ventilation to be diminished. So I'm installing some trays underneath. So I punched 3 holes on the sides of a tray, cut 3 lengths of floral wire, and I just inserted each wire through the hole to create a hook. I try to maintain the distance between the hooks equal, and then it's just a matter of bending the floral wire to the ring of the stand and make it hang on the ring. Now I tried some fishing line to make everything more seamless, but it's really harder to work with. But of course you can be inventive with this. Then I placed the orchid pot inside and arranged my lengths of floral wire to maintain the dish in contact with the pot. Now bear in mind, the pot doesn't stay with all its weight on the dish. Then I'm just cutting the excess floral wire with a wire cutter. And my project is finished. Now you can move the rings up and down to some extent by unscrewing their screws and just moving them on the bars. I also decided to make a Hoya plant climb on the stand. I think in the end it will look pretty. However, I have to warn that this stand is not the most stable. Because it is tall and it will get heavy with the addition of orchids or plants, its stability will not be great. So be careful with kids and pets around this stand. Other than that, I don't think you should have issues. Just make sure you don't bump into it when you're admiring your plants. Okay guys, thank you for watching. I hope you found this useful. If you like to see more orchid videos from me and stay up to date, simply subscribe to my channel. I post on a daily basis. Feel free to leave me comments down below if you have questions or suggestions for videos, and always feel free to send me a letter at the address you see on the screen or in the description below. Choose an option on the screen if you'd like to visit my website orchidnature.com or watch another orchid video. Thank you for joining. I'll see you all next time. Bye!